been so long since I've done a regular video that I have no idea what YouTube even feels like anymore. Let's do this though. Hello fellow dragons, it's your boy Spyro here with another video. Now first I want to apologize for the recent lack of content that has been going on in the last couple of weeks. It's just that since Friday 2 weeks ago I was just completely out of it. My motivation was pretty low, and that doesn't really help my YouTube schedule or plans, because there are still some videos that I have to do. I wanted to make this quick video here today because I said that I was going to do this video, and for this video I am talking about my trip to WWE SmackDown that took place on September 6th, on Friday, of course. And I actually got on TV there. I had talked about this a little bit during my Minecraft live stream recently, but for this video, I am going to be explaining even more details about the trip. So yes, this video is basically just going to be a complete story time kind of video. But anyways, let me tell you a bit about my trip. So I went to this show with my dad, and we got on the road about around like in between 1 and 2 p.m. Eventually we get to the city, and we first had to find the hotel that we were going to be staying at overnight. Usually we come right back home after the shows in the city, but this time we decided to do it a little differently, and we stayed at a hotel for the night. So we got to the hotel, we checked in, we put all of our stuff into our room. Then after that, we then had to walk to the arena, which the hotel was close to. We waited what felt like an hour for the doors to open. The doors in the arena were supposed to be open at like 4:15 p.m. when we got there, and they actually didn't open until like 15 minutes after the time that they were supposed to open. And we get through, and then we tried to head over to one of the nearest merchandise stands and just hope that the line wasn't too long, and the line wasn't too bad. I got a couple of t-shirts. One of them was a Cody Rhodes shirt, of course, because Cody is my favorite. I also got a CM Punk shirt that you might have seen me wearing in my Minecraft live stream. I actually showed it off on camera a little bit when I talked about the trip a little bit in that stream. I actually wanted a replica championship belt as well, but that was like way too expensive. So since I couldn't get a replica championship, instead I decided to get one of these weight belts that Cody Rhodes would sometimes wear. It even has his autograph on it. Yes, I am pretty sure that it is an actual autograph, because I have seen videos of him signing these weight belts like these on his Instagram. Anyways, after that we make a little stop at one of the concession stands to get some food. And whilst we were eating, I kept on wondering how exactly we were supposed to get down onto the floor, because our seats were on the floor and we had no idea how to get down there, because this was literally only our second time at this arena. So we go and we ask around, and we find the we find where we're supposed to go to get to our seats, and there was like a stairway, so we went down there, and we found our seats. I didn't take many pictures or photos at this show, but I did manage to get a few of them, such as these two photos that I will put on screen right here. And there is that Cody Rhodes shirt that I was talking about. I had that on for the show, and I obviously kept my hat on for the show because I kind of made it my trademark at this point. Before the show actually went on the air, we would first see a dark match, and then a match for Speed, which is like this little show thing that's exclusive to a social media platform. So the show got started, and it started off with a quick recap of the championship match at Bash in Berlin. That was the week before that show. And then the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes came out. He cut a promo. And then of course it was eventually interrupted by the bloodline that was led by Solo Sikoa. And he was demanding a championship rematch, which was eventually confirmed for the next episode, but it was booked in a steel cage to prevent any outside interference. And then after that, there was the first match of the main show, the actual show when it was on air. And first match was Bayley versus Tiffany Stratton. And after that, it was a match between Apollo Crews and Giovanni Vinci, who hadn't been seen for months since he was kicked out of Imperium. And then, to everybody's surprise, it was the shortest match of that event. Like, I literally burst out laughing after I heard the ref count to 3. I was literally stunned by what just happened. It was not how I was expecting that match to go. And after that, they had a triple threat match between Kevin Owens and the team of Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, 8-Town Down Under. And I managed to get a video clip, which of course was a table spot that they did. Because of course I had to get a video of the table spots. But then after that match, there was a segment with the United States champion, LA Knight. Yeah! I just had to do that. And then he was somewhat interrupted by Carmelo Hayes, who was then interrupted his rival at that time, Andrade. So there was a promo exchange between those three, and that ended up in a brawl, with LA Knight standing at the end of the brawl. And then after that, it was another women's match between Chelsea Green and Michin. And then the main event was this huge 8-man tag match between the Bloodline, the team of Solo Sikoa, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu, against two teams, the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, and Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY. And that match was wild. There were some crazy spots. We saw some outside dives. When Jacob hit Montez with that DDT, it was brutal the way that Montez sold it. That actually got a shocked reaction out of me. Like, damn. That was crazy. Then after all that chaos, the show went off the air with the Bloodline standing tall. Because of course they would. It was just so predictable. But then when the show was off the air, it wasn't quite done yet, because there were 2 bonus matches with people from Monday Night Raw. The first one being Dominic Mysterio against Kofi Kingston. And then the last match for the show was an Intercontinental Championship match, which was defended in a street fight. And it was the champion Braun Breaker defending against Sami Zayn. And I got a few pictures during their entrances that I will put on the screen right here. And of course, Braun Breaker would retain the title, but he would continue to beat down Sami after the match. But Sami would fight back against him and then send him through a table to send the fans home happy. And I just showed the clip on screen right now. And after that, he did a little promo and had a cool moment with his best friend Kevin Owens. The show was all over afterwards, so then we exited the arena and went to the hotel. The next day rolls around, we pack up, we got some breakfast, and we got back on the road and came back home. It was a fun trip. So yeah, I guess that's all for this video. I had fun. It was cool that I got on TV. When they have another show, maybe I'll go back again. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to that story. I know it's a little strange that I am recording this video without my usual costume, but it will come back when the weather is a bit colder. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video and maybe you want to see more storytime like videos like this one on the channel a lot more often, make sure you leave a like. It will really help this video out. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all the newest videos. Go follow my Twitch channel for some fun live streams. Join my Discord server if you haven't already, if you want to chat with the rest of the community. But until my next video or live stream, I hope you enjoyed this one that you just watched. Have a good rest of your day, or evening, or night. And I will talk to you guys again later. See ya!